Morning, Steve Ray in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, it's cold outside here in Chicago, and we'll see how much impact that has on grain movement and logistics on the river and how we actually move grain in this country. The overall outlook over the next week or so is we still may not get temperatures much above freezing during that time frame and continue to have things mostly cold. Could be a few snow events that move across the Midwest that also might slow some of the movement around. As far as individual markets are concerned, the beans overnight were a little bit higher. They've broken lower, led by the nearby. There was some talk of favorable South American weather and that Brazil might ship a large amount of beans in the month of February versus last year, and that could offer some resistance to the nearby market. Those pushing the pencil, though, are suggesting that U.S. soybean exports might be bigger than USDA is estimating. The carryout might be smaller, and that could continue to offer support long-term for the nearby soybean spreads. Over in the corn yesterday, we had a little bit of a bounce because of the cold weather and concern that U.S. crushing plants might slow production down, and that could slow the amount of DDGs that would be available to the marketplace. This is a feed that farmers feed to the animals that has been cost effective, and we also have a pretty big export to China program down the road. So again, this is kind of a temporary thing, and an overnight corn price is about unchanged. Market still feels that there's pretty strong overhead resistance in the corn market because last year's big U.S. corn crop and expectations of another good crop in 2014. Wheat yesterday broke on some news that maybe we'd see some rain/snow across the southern plains February 2nd and 3rd. Overnight we saw the Texas wheat ratings drop again, and also Egypt came in for a tender, which is offering some support to the wheat market. So hope everybody out there in the Midwest stays warm, and we're going to watch kind of a sideways type action for the next few days. President Obama will have the State of the Union address tonight, and we'll see how the financial markets react to that. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable trading day. Somewhere around 25 to